Birthplace of Country Music, thank you all so much for being here today to learn about our plans for Bristol Rhythm and Roots 2020. Before we begin, I just want to remind that all questions from the media will be handled after the press conference. Please just coordinate that with Charlene or myself. We'll kick things off with our Executive Director of the Birthplace of Country Music, Miss Leah Ross.
Thank you, Kim. This is a very exciting time in Bristol. Being able to bring together two of the largest events in the Southeast, Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion and the night race at Bristol Motor Speedway, is an incredible opportunity for our community. When Jerry Caldwell called me to let me know that the August race had been moved to the third weekend in September, we knew we had a unique situation upon us. Traditionally, that has been the weekend for Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion, as you all know. However, we believe this is a wonderful opportunity to bring more people to Bristol than ever before. First, I have to say that on behalf of the Birthplace of Country Music organization, we are thrilled for our friends and partners at Bristol Motor Speedway for being selected to be part of the playoffs in 2020. This is a huge accomplishment, and we are excited for what that means for BMS. You know, we as a community have always known that they should be in that chase, so now they're solidifying that. After a great deal of discussion with the cities of Bristol, Tennessee and Bristol, Virginia, along with our key partners, we have decided to move the 20th anniversary of Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion to the weekend before the night race at Bristol Motor Speedway. The festival will take place on September the 11th through the 13th of 2020 in downtown Bristol. The Bristol Rhythm and Roots Committee are a strong team of professional leaders in our community, and with their planning and organization, we will make this festival one that folks will be talking about for many years. We believe that bringing these two extremely popular events together are a huge tourism impact for Bristol and the region, as we will provide nearly 2 weeks of music and racing entertainment for visitors to our area. We are also excited to introduce race fans to our music festival, and we hope that attending the festival and race weekend will become a tradition for them for years to come. I mean, come on, what's better than Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion and racing back to back? We are very proud of our longtime partnership with Bristol Motor Speedway, which has been a tremendous supporter of the festival for many years. And I am honored to welcome our partner and my friend, Jerry Caldwell, to the podium to share his remarks on working together in 2020. Jerry?
Thank you, Leah. Well, good morning, everybody. What an exciting day. You know, sometimes when things like this come up, you're working on things, you know, that some things will align. You're not exactly sure where. You're looking for moving into the playoffs, the excitement around that. And sometimes those unintended consequences are you land on something. And I believe that's what's happened here, something really special. I think this is a perfect opportunity to showcase our region. I want to thank Leah and all of our friends at Rhythm and Roots and the Birthplace of Country Music Museum. They are wonderful partners, wonderful ambassadors for this area. And what better way to showcase our region than to kick off Race Week with Rhythm and Roots Festival? I mean, who would not want to start their race week with a music festival? And we can only do that right here in Bristol. Yes. I think it is a wonderful opportunity. We have had such a great relationship with Leah and her team for many, many years. And that's the great thing about Bristol, is we're all in this together. We know we're in it together. This puts us on an even larger stage with a brighter light shining upon us. And I think we will be able to showcase this region and this city in particular in a very strong light. Introducing Rhythm and Roots to race fans is going to be perfect. I think it's a perfect opportunity for us to welcome folks in early. We'll be encouraging race fans to come in early. We'll work on packages for tickets and for camping and all those things as we get closer to this. But I think 2020 is lining up to be something very, very special. Again, thank you to Leah. Thank you to the cities, Bristol, Tennessee, and Virginia. Appreciate everyone's support. And I think we're in for something really special here. Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry. Okay, now it's my honor to introduce our Tennessee Mayor, Margaret Feierabend. She has been a part of our festival since the very beginning, was in the organizing of it, so she's had many years with the festival, and we're honored to let her speak today.
It's an honor to be here. Also, I'll add to that, I was a many-year volunteer at the racetrack also with Friends of Steel Creek. I had 2 booths for a long time and 1 booth after that. So as y'all all know, as we travel around, visit other places, talk to friends, meet people, we describe Bristol. Sometimes people don't know where it is, what it is, and we describe it as we're the racing town, NASCAR, fastest half mile, and then we're also the birthplace of country music. So we know that that's how we identify ourselves. Also, I don't know, in the past few years it's starting to fade a little bit, but the Geico commercial took precedent over both of those. But sorry, guys. Anyway, but it certainly helped bring that focus and a lot of fun. So this is pretty exciting. It's also a challenge for our community. Our festival has grown so much. We've watched it grow for both the attendance as also how we conduct ourselves, how we plan, how we prepare. What Birthplace does for all of us is give us a whole lot of pride for our area, for our community, and that extends out all around our area. We are so proud to be the birthplace of country music. We also congratulate our Bristol Motor Speedway for being in the playoffs, and excited about that. And excited about all the different things that the racetrack is doing with reinventing themselves in this culture, et cetera, to try to really make the most of a great facility. So putting this together is a great opportunity. We do hope that it's going to be a week of racing and music, that folks will see that opportunity and be able to do that. I'll also speak to the community that both of these events depend on our community volunteers heavily, completely. Neither event could take place like it does without our community volunteers. This year in particular, we're going to lean heavily on all our volunteers to step up, to participate, to mark their calendars now, to not take vacation, not leave town. We need you to be on board, be on deck, and help and be a part of this excitement. So we're the volunteer state. We know we have a community that does great with stepping up to the plate. So we really are going to be dependent on you, and it's on us to be sure that everybody is signed up and trained and does a great job. So we're looking forward to this. We have plenty of time to plan for it. So we appreciate that. If it were this year, we would not be standing here. We would be in meetings planning. So anyway, thank you all very much for opportunity, and look forward to it. And Jerry, congratulations to you. Fantastic.
Thank you, Margaret. I'd like to maybe ditto what Margaret just said. You know, we do have a great festival, and we say it all the time. It is a community festival because we could not pull off this festival without the many volunteers that come out on that weekend and work all year round to help plan it and make it the event that it is. So now it's my pleasure to introduce City of Bristol, Virginia City Manager Randy Eads to say a few words.
Thank everyone for coming out today. This is an exciting time for Bristol. But first, I want to say congratulations to Mr. Caldwell and the Bristol Motor Speedway staff. We all know how special the Bristol Motor Speedway is, and the mere fact that it is now in the playoffs, and not only in the playoffs, but it's the last race before the first cut, that will add an extra bit of excitement to all the NASCAR drivers and the fans for that specific race. And it will just showcase more what Bristol Motor Speedway is, not only to our region, but across the nation, because it's probably one of the most watched races across the nation. But more importantly, I also want to thank Leah Ross and her staff with the Country Music Museum. They have recognized that with having those two large events in one weekend is not necessarily logistically impossible, but we have a unique opportunity to showcase our region for an entire week, which is something that a lot of communities do not get to have. But now Bristol absolutely has an opportunity to show the world who we are for an entire week. We are on a stage, and we can make a name for ourselves and continue to grow who we are and where we want to be. So I really appreciate you all working with the Speedway and looking at a different opportunity to have Rhythm and Roots on the second weekend of September. This is no doubt Rhythm and Roots will continue to offer a world-class music festival, and as more people become aware of it, and in conjunction with the Bristol Motor Speedway, I think we'll see that grow. I think we'll see the attendance at the race grow, and this is just something that is an absolute it will just absolutely make a tremendous impact on the region and our economy. So thank you to both for all your hard work. I cannot say enough about what you all do for the community, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Good luck, and as always, if I can do anything, let me know.
Thanks, Randy. I believe one of the things that makes Bristol so special is that we work together for the betterment of our community. And this is just another incredible example of us coming together to find ways to promote Bristol to new audiences. The fact that we have the opportunity to introduce our award-winning music festival to NASCAR audiences and have the chance to cross-promote racing to music fans is pretty special. And we love the fact that it will continue to drive tourism to Bristol, because we believe that's what our role is, and we take that very seriously. This is going to be a tremendous joint venture, and we are thrilled for what the future holds for our great cities. Thank you today for coming.